welcome back to Doki Doki with
Cute, cute. Sweet.
Sweet, good old Sweet
Or the little chicken nuggets in the server.
chicken nuggets. So who are we going to next?
I don't know. We could go with Natsuki since she said it sounds like it will been made for her.
To Natsuki it is then.
Finally, this one. It's good. Jesus Christ, she's nice. Hold up, she's nice.
Yeah, she was abducted by an alien, so this is really Natsuki.
I was wondering how long it will take you. Take me what?
All right.
Yeah, seriously. Don't listen to what anyone else says. Especially Yuri. Just keep writing poems like this. That's all you need.
I am thoroughly confused right now.
I wish we could see our poem.
Are you sure that's not just what you want?
Excuse me? Where's the Natsuki? You're talking to a pro, you know?
Yep, there we go. There's the Natsuki we loved, eh?
Don't you think you should trust my opinion the most? I don't know, Chief.
I guess that depends. Are you really Natsuki, or are you just the alien trying to pretend to be Natsuki now because I'm onto you? Aren't you biased towards poems that are more simple and cute?
Biased? Of course not! My opinion just happens to be the best.
Are you sure you're not full of yourself a little bit?
Way too full of herself, I noticed.
There's one thing I still can't tell. Is Natsuki actually self-aware of her spoiled behavior? At this rate, I don't know if I'll ever figure it out. Fair enough.
Oh, God.
I'm glad that you like my poem after all.
I knew you'd finally understand. Just keep showing me your poems and you'll be a pro before you know it. Anyway, here's the one I wrote. Oh, whoa, okay, okay. I'll be your beach. I don't like that word.
I'll be your beach.
No, here's the thing. If I read beach out, sometimes the people hear it that I'm saying bitch instead of beach.
I'll be your bitch.
Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your side. A sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams, and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail, and remember the reason you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Sheesh!
The music change there made me a little uneasy.
I just read it and I'm like, hold up, since when does she write love poems? Yeah.
It's because she's in love with herself.
I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. You don't tell. Besides, the beach is awesome.
True.
Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach.
So you decided to write about the beach first and then came up with the message later?
Yeah, well... It's only because of what happened yesterday.
What happened yesterday?
I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing. She wanted to pick a topic and have us both write about it or whatever. You can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic when trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care.
You sure about that?
I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. Sure. At the very least, it was good practice. If you say so, man.
We'll do Yuri next.
Well done, Shaggy.
Thanks.
You've definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. Has my advice been helpful to you?
No, because I definitely forgot it.
I'm glad. Sharing a writing like this, it's a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monica.
What for?
I think we all felt a little awkward at first. But now it seems like everyone is enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think.
I guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid the whole thing would be a chore. But it's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in the club. But it's been fun getting to know everyone and their writing. And I guess doing some writing myself.
Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Shaggy?
That I'm awesome as hell.
And not an alien.
And not an alien. I think you're fine, Yuri. You seem normal, but I'm watching the other three.
Well, you know how I like to say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. And even my opinions are just opinions, you know? Fantastic woman. As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself.
That's kind of comforting.
Oh,
I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another.
Yeah? Why me?
Cause you're the best girl and you got all that mommy energy. I mean, mommy, sorry, mommy, sorry, mom. Well, you're always sophisticated when you're writing and have the most advice to share.
Is that so?
Yuri, thanks for a good minute.
And then stabs you in the back.
Oh, jeez.
That must be terrible.
What is?
Someone flashed you. For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me.
Yuri, it's not what I meant. I'm just babbling words. It's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion.
It's not basically how you're saying it, you just phrased it wrong. I see.
It's me in a nutshell.
It happens to most of my friends. Even my boyfriend messed up one time with phrasing, and I got worried and upset, and he was like apologizing over and over again till I kept telling him it's fine. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to those sorts of conclusions.
Oh, me
Man,
too.
there's nothing to be sorry about overthinking, honey. We all do that. I'm just a little too used to it.
Same. Overthinking? That's like mind melding.
Being disliked.
No, you don't need to be disliked because you're liked a lot. Yuri.
What am I saying? I don't know, you're saying it. I'm sorry, I didn't meant to bring it up. Let's move on.
Alright, you're being kind of weird. Are you an alien after all? Are you gonna share your poem now?
Okay. Here. She also went with the beach, okay. Beach, a marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth Castically?
Castically, I guess.
I think so. Meets the surface. Ugh. Under a clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss, but beneath gray scrolling, rolling. Ma'am, write your words normal so I can read it. Rolling clouds, an endless enigma, the easiest world to get lost in, is one where everything can be found. One can only build Jesus Christ. One can only build a sand castle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same, yet we still build sandcastle. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is
Therapeutic.
The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary. There we go. Line. Tempted by the foamy tendrils, turn back and I abandon my peace. To what?
Erode.
Erode at the shore. Drift forward and I return to Earth forevermore.
Oh, my cat's making noise behind me. But I like the part where stay with the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish in the sand, the salty air is therapeutic, the breeze is gentle yet powerful. That's me on the beach in a nutshell. I love that part of the beach.
I'm aware that the beach is kind of an Indian thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it.
Yeah, Natsuki already told me all about it.
She did? She didn't say anything weird, did she?
Oh, she said a lot of weird things.
She just wanted us to write about the same topic again. Wait.
Your guys' stories aren't matching up here.
Hold up, but she said that you said that you guys should choose the same topic and write about it.
One of you is lying, which means one of you are an alien.
I suppose to better compare the difference in our writing styles or thought process. I don't know, Chief. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she wanted to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. You sure, ma'am? I just went with her request.
You both said the same story.
But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know?
Just like the beach.
It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while.
Yeah, I think I agree. The beach is pretty great. Thanks for sharing.
Monica, just
Monica.
Hi, Shaggy.
Hi.
Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival?
Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, oh my god! I'll have to give it some more thought though.
Okay, no pressure.
I don't know, it feels like a lot of pressure right now.
But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. I don't think so, Chief, but okay.
Yep, that's a lot of pressure.
It will also make me happy to see.
Oh great, even more pressure.
Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem.
Sure. Let Monica take the poem. I'm holding it in my hands.
I like it, Shaggy.
Really? Like mine? Did I give you the wrong paper?
It's a lot cuter than I expected. I wish you could see what you fucking write, because it's like you can see their reaction and shit like that, and you're just like in your head like, I want to see what I wrote because I just chose words. I didn't write anything myself. I basically choose certain word topics and then it created something.
Yeah.
I would like to read my poem myself.
This whole time they're just being nice to us because the poem's literally a bunch of random words written down. They're like, "Oh, this is great! You did fantastic." Oh, jeez.
No. It kind of makes me think of something that the people tried. Yes, I already said that too. I had a ring escape me. And she's a good writer too. So take that as a compliment.
If you say so.
Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein?
I love Shel Silverstein. They're like literally my favorite poem writer.
What the fuck is that?
Like they actually in real life write a bunch of poems. Well, I mean, I think they're dead now, but they wrote like a lot of my favorite poems. They had like several books, and I used to check them out from the library all the time just to read them. So I actually love Shel Silverstein. Good stuff. If you haven't, like, look it up. Not just you, Sugar, Sweet, but everybody watching this. If you haven't read a Shel Silverstein poem, you know. Wait, hold up.
Get the fucking hint.
Shel Silverstein poem. I'll read one real quick. Here's one. Invitation. If you are a dreamer, come in. If you are a dreamer, a wisher, a liar, a hoper, a prayer, a magic bean buyer. If you're a pretender, come sit by my fire. For we have some flax golden tales to spin. Come in, come in. Isn't that great? Isn't that just great?
Beautiful.
Here's another one. Like, here's one of my favorite ones from one of those books. Falling up, I tripped on my shoelace and I fell up to the rooftops, up over the town, up past the treetops, up over the mountains, up where the colors blend into the sounds. But it got me so dizzy when I looked around, I got sick to my stomach and I threw down. Like I said, this guy, I was never a huge person about poems until like I happened to come across that book in like a classroom, and I was like, oh, these are great. So when I went to the library, I had to look up to see if there's any others from him, and like I checked out like every book that we had from him. Maybe a long time ago. Off my tangent, back to this.
He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words.
True.
This poem can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they've written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that will apply to anybody.
I see. So you're saying that Nitsuki is kind of like that?
Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert. Well, she told us the opposite thing. But you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. I can see why it will be your kind of poem to explore. Ah, yes. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Yes, ma'am.
Alright.
The lady who knows everything. Oh, jeez. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth, the lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought, and here I am, a feather. Lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim, dark glimmering in the twilight, no, I don't know, sky.
I guess it's Twilight. Like,
No.
I think they meant Twilight.
I don't know. Until one day the wind ceases to blow, I fall and I fall and fall and fall even more. Gentle as a feather, I dry gill expressionless.
Jesus is long.
Yeah, but a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I'll look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There's no meaning, there's no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Jesus Christ, Monica. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers, all the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about it.
I see. I never really put much thought into it. I just kind of throw some words that I randomly pick out of a selection of words and just throw them together.
A way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning?
You know, there's one thing I noticed. You're being extra weird today, alien. Seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy.
Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures.
Why'd you say humans like you aren't one, huh?
Ow. I think you know that better than me.
You mean one-dimensional? Like an alien?
Ah, yeah, that. Wait, does that mean she broke the fourth wall again?
Probably.
Anyway, Here's Monica's writing tip of the day.
The writing tip of the day, push!
Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they will want to focus more on everything they went into and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second! Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? What did you say?
Natsuki, are you trying to make me think she's not an alien by exposing?
Huh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today?
It's because you're all aliens.
Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
In your books, maybe? Look, the other thing different is that Sayori isn't here.
Ah. It seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? Thought she'd just want to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on.
She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early.
Isn't that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well.
Like, how's this my fault?
Bitch! She legit told Shaggy to tell Monica that she's not feeling well and going home alone. She'll catch him tomorrow. Not his fault. So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. Bitch, fuck you.
Oh, no. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it.
Huh?
That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people.
Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine.
What did she say?
Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparation, and I completely ignored your sentence.
What did she say?
Let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend.
Like, what did she say?
I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes.
I love cupcakes.
But we might need a lot of them and different flavors.
Make one chocolate.
Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted! And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, Yuri, you can... Guys, Can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No. That's not at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. It's just there's not many tasks here. No, Natsuki's cutting too.
Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sarah enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around.
That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. About that. I love atmosphere.
Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see.
That's great! And what Shaggy job? You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Shaggy.
That's fine, I'll just kick back and do nothing. You guys got this. The one who is truly useless.
I thought Natsuki was about to say that, but apparently you're yourself saying that. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It will probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. Would be really appreciative of that.
That's easy. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that?
I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you.
Whoa, Natsuki. Oh. Not in front of the other members.
Oh God, why did your head go to that? My head directly went to, oh, you're gonna make me being your dishwasher, so I basically clean all the shit. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway.
Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that.
If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own.
True, she did say that.
Shaggy may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance.
Nuisance. And yes, I would not want to be a nuisance.
So therefore, you may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, you did.
Girls are already fighting. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Shaggy to... What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't. Just what do you think? Guys! Let's settle down for a moment. Jesus Christ, you guys are worse than fucking dogs fighting. In the end, I think it's up to Shaggy to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said! I'm surprised as well. Sorry.
She shot her shot.
I was just saying though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Shaggy, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you.
Oh, great. More pressure. Of course. I love all this pressure.
Very well, then. In that case...
Everyone looked straight at me. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna call that right there. This feels like a good stopping spot. Quick, say something funny.
I'm dumb.